Espresso Toast. Hello, and welcome to At Home with Lucas. So today we're going to be talking about Peet's Nespresso Capsules, and in particular we're going to talk about their Ricchezza medium roast capsule. Yes, people, I am super excited to put this to the test. I absolutely love almost all of Peet's coffee. As of today, I have not had a single Peet's coffee that I didn't like. So in this video, we're going to be doing a hands-on with the box, then we're going to crack that bad boy open and take a look at the capsule. After that, we're gonna throw it over to the Breville and brew up a nice hot espresso shot. Then we're gonna do my favorite part of this whole shebang. We're gonna do the sip test. Yes, people, I absolutely love tasting new coffee, and espresso shots are actually my favorite. They are so yum. Then we're gonna figure out, is this a daily, weekly, monthly, or never consumption coffee? It does happen, people, it does happen, but I don't think this one will. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, let's get hands-on with these bad boys. So we got the intensity level 8 right there. These are aluminum capsules, 10 per pack. So if you don't know the difference between an aluminum capsule and a plastic capsule, aluminum capsules are way more superior. They're way more reliable, and they function similarly throughout all aluminum capsules, whereas plastic capsules can clog, they can warp, they can just have so many different problems. So I always recommend hunt down an aluminum capsule. You may have to spend a few more dollars to get aluminum and there's less selection, but you're gonna be so much more thankful that you did versus buying a plastic capsule that may clog and cause problems. All right, you got the iconic Peet's logo right there, the mug with the P on it, very cool. Peet's Espresso, this is a medium roast, like I said, intensity level 8. This is a berry and brown sugar. I have never had these flavor notes a day in my life. I love how you can just peek in there and see what the capsule looks like. That is very cool. Also, I've never seen serving suggestions perfect with milk. That is very interesting. Once again, Peet's always goes the extra mile, and he actually adds texture to the box. That is very cool. They don't have to do that at all, but they do that for us, people. This is a consumer company. They care about their people. All right, compatible with Nespresso Original. That's interesting. Okay, so we got the 10 pack at 0.19 ounces per capsule. So that's basically standard for these capsules. Let's take a look at the side over here. More of the texture flowing over the side. Very cool. Take a look at the top. All right, take a look at the back. A little bit more information on this. Okay, so they're recommending an espresso or something a little bit smaller, ristretto. So that's interesting. I will be doing espresso, people. I swear, I'll push the left button. If you follow this channel, you know what I'm talking about. All right, this is good to go, people. Good to go. Let's crack these bad boys open. Ooh, I just love how they package this. This is something that you would feel proud to hand this to someone in your house, a guest, a family member, and have them enjoy opening this up and grabbing out a very handsome, that is such a nice looking capsule right there. This is what I talk about when I say Peet's is one of the best. They just add the little details that they don't have to add. They really don't. Starbucks just makes plain annoying capsules that they really don't put any effort into. It's just like, yeah, this is a green capsule, enjoy it. Whereas Peet's is like, no, we're gonna put perfect with milk on it. We're gonna put the intensity level on it because we know that we want our customers to enjoy every aspect of our coffee. And also, they put the little divots in here, which I suspect make for a better cup of espresso. That's my thought. All right, coming up, we're gonna throw these little capsules into my Breville and brew up a hot cup of espresso. All right, people, let's get into this. Yes, this is my Nespresso Breville machine. If you do not know about this machine, I'm going to link it down below. It is an awesome 19-bar espresso machine. All right, let's get this party started. Okay, so I loaded this up with 40 milliliters of water, so exactly what Peet's said to put in. So this time I am scientific. If you are a longtime follower of this channel, you know that I tend to mess up my espresso and lungo shots. All right, look at that crema building on top. If you don't know what crema is, I suggest you Google it. It's a fun thing to know. All right, there is the 40 milliliters of Nespresso goodness right there. Look at that crema, people. That is incredible. That is a result of good pressure. Like I said, this is a 19 bar, which means it has very high pressure. Yeah, that is looking extra yum. All right, so I was feeling like this wouldn't be enough coffee for a good sip test or enough espresso. So like a crazy man, boom, I threw in a second 40 milliliters. There you go. Now we have an 80 milliliter double shot of espresso goodness. Look at that glorious foamy crema. All right, so you want to drink your coffee roughly between 130 and 145. I think espresso is made or designed or you know, sent from the gods to be drunk. I swear I'm not drunk right now. It's designed to be consumed hotter, so I would recommend going about 135 for optimal flavor and taste. So try this at home. All right, let's get into this sip test, people. Woo, I'm excited about this one. Ooh, that is very interesting. Wow. It's very, very creamy and sweet and not nearly as harsh as I was expecting. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's so dark. I was expecting it to be a little bit more harsh, but wow. Yeah, it's a little bit bitter back by your molars, but the first initial hit is very, very sweet. It's a little bit nutty. Wow. It's also very thin. It's very thin and very kind of watery. Watery in a not so good way. It does taste a little bit watered down, which is very strange because I did a double shot at 40 milliliters per shot. So that's pretty accurate. It's definitely enjoyable, but it doesn't have that same punchiness that you would expect from a Peet's espresso shot. And it's very, very sweet. This is extremely sweet. Sweet and almost like a whole milk kind of sweetness, which is interesting because it says to enjoy it with milk, to put milk in it. So that's very interesting. It definitely has that taste. Like if you did that, it would be perfect. It would be like a perfect companion. It's definitely growing on me though. It's sweet and bitter. Those are the two things, and it has that like milk lactose taste to it, which is very interesting. But it doesn't have that same like full punch of a normal Peet's coffee. So if I'm comparing this to a Peet's coffee, it's not measuring up to Peet's. If I compare it to other Nespressos, it is enjoyable, but it is very, very sweet and mild, we'll say that. And bitter. It is sweet, mild, and bitter. Those are the flavors. It's very interesting. It's not, I don't think it's the espresso for everyone, and I don't think that it's gonna turn everyone off, but it's just not, it doesn't have that taste where you're like, I have to have more of this and I'm gonna enjoy waking up tomorrow to my cup of Nespresso. Yeah, so it's kind of disappointing. I've been on a Peet's high lately. Everything I've bought from them has been top notch and phenomenal. And this one is just, it's bitter. It's very bitter, and it's interesting because they're saying to add milk to it. They're saying it pairs well with milk. So you're kind of like, okay, is that their way of saying, yeah, this isn't our best, so make sure you cream it up really nice. I hope that doesn't sound weird. Yeah, it's definitely bitter. That is the main thing that's kind of throwing me off. And I wish it was a little bit more full-bodied. It's kind of weak. Like I said, it's a little bit watery, and it just doesn't have that punch that you're really looking for in a good Nespresso shot. So I'm gonna say that for me, this is a solid 3 3/4 star, 3 3/4 out of 5. I'm gonna say that it is just not the best, and it's not something I would actually buy again. I would skip this one if I were you and move on to something else. Maybe look at one of my other Peet's Nespresso reviews and buy one of those, because I'm pretty sure all the past ones have been nothing but solid. So yeah, it's not terrible. I think some people will drink this and go, this is my kind of Nespresso. It's mild, it's sweet, it's bitter, and it probably will fit into someone's day very nicely. But for me, I'm gonna say this is a skip. I'm not gonna give it a don't buy. I'm just gonna say, for me, it's a skip, and I'll find another Peet's that I enjoy in the future. But yeah, I was I was really hoping that this one was gonna be a top notch, but I guess you know, you can't have top notch with every single product that a company puts out. Product? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, this may become a coffee that has to grow on you. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. If it is, then I will definitely make a podcast. If you are not subscribed to my podcast, it is by the same name. Just Google At Home with Lucas, maybe Spotify. Put it into Spotify, you'll find me immediately. I'm on there. Yeah, look on there. I may have a companion podcast where I talk about this a little bit more, and maybe I'm like raving about it in a week, and maybe not. But right now, 3 3/4 star. It's not terrible. You might enjoy it, but for me, it's a skip. All right, there you go. That's the Peet's Nespresso Ricchezza. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely click that like button. And if you want to join the At Home with Lucas family, hit that subscribe button. Every time I get a subscriber, I get a boost to make more and more videos, and it's because of you guys I surpassed 1K. Yes, people, on my way to 2K and on my way to 1 million. So tell your friends, tell your family, tell your pets, this guy's on YouTube. They should subscribe and watch. But as always, I thank you for watching each and every one of my videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye. Ricchezza. Alexa, how do you say Ricchezza?
I pronounce that Ricchezza, but I'm always working on how I say things and I might not have it right.